Hi, this is Justice with Tablet Pro. I'm going to show off a brand new feature for the Tablet Pro Studio app. I'm really excited about this. I'm less excited about this artwork I'm doing, but I'm trying to include more color and different types of subjects in my drawing, so I can be better at doing all sorts of different people. All right, so anyway, we have some new tools and functions in the Radial menu that I'm really excited about. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. And I'm going to show these off. So here we have the Radial menu. Now I'm going to click on a B and close it. Now when I open the Radial menu, it's going to open to the last opened radial. This option can be found here in settings. We've changed Radial menu to have three options here, A, B, and last. Notice here there's only one option, so if you've had Radial menu A and then Radial menu B programmed here, your Radial menu B option will now be previous to radial actions. So let's look at this. You can see it's selected right here, previous to radial actions. This feature is one that I've been trying to figure out for a long time how to implement. So let me show this off. So we're going to select 5, and then we're going to select 1. In Rebel, 1 is paint, 5 is erase. Now notice I am just pressing, and you can't see this, I'm just pressing the frontmost, the invert button on my stylus, and it is going back and forth between these two actions really quickly. Let's change this to blend. And now we still have blend and paint associated. Paint was still there from the last associated. So it's the last two actions that I programmed in. Paint, and we're going to blend. You can see how quickly and easily I can create a toggle that stays relevant during my painting process. Very big fan of this. I like this. Now there are a few specifics that I've added in here to make this work a specific way. Okay. So here, this repeating the last two radial actions is only the outside ring. Now the inside ring, here we've got this little X in the center. If I open the Radial menu, you notice this X, before it was an X, it was this option right here. Now in the past, this has been only the right click button, and then it turns into close. Let's look at this setting. Radial menu, tab in settings. We have briefly replaced center button with last inner circle action. So here, let's say I'm planning on panning around the screen. Now, this button right in the center, I don't have to look. All I do is I open the Radial menu and I tap straight down, and I'm repeating that last action. If you're doing something like color picking, and you're doing a lot of color picking for a certain part of your process, this is awesome because you don't have to hunt. One of the things that I feel like takes me out of my creative process so frequently is the hunting around for tools. With the Radial menu, what I like is that my eyes stay where my pen was, and that keeps me focused on the artwork and not the UI. However, there's still a little bit of hunting that happens around the Radial, and so the idea is that you can have 3 different commands really quickly accessible for when you're painting or doing any type of creative work on your computer, and this will allow you to access those without taking your eyes off the canvas. All right, there is another setting that we added to the Radial menu. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Radial menu, we now have an option here. This is called Add Extra Function Buttons around Radial menu. This is on by default. This is what we're used to seeing. This looks like this. So now if you want just a simple Radial menu that doesn't have all the settings, the options around the outside, that will hide those by unchecking it. And just to share what those are again for those who are just learning, this one toggles on and off touch. This one turns on the trackpad. Notice I'm moving the mouse cursor. The full screen has been, the entire screen has been turned into a full screen trackpad. And you can do like 2-finger click for right click and all sorts of different things. Notice here at the top there is an X that you can click to close it. You have to click that with your finger. You cannot click that with the stylus. Well, you might be able to, I guess. This option here, the full screen trackpad mode, this can be disabled by opening the Radial menu again. That'll toggle you right back to where you were. The ellipsis here, this will open the editor so you can edit the buttons. By the way, if you're using the Radial menu and you drag it, it will stay where you dragged it to. If you want it to go back to being centered, if you open it and close it really quickly, it will stay where it was so that you can select something and have it not keep shifting underneath the stylus tip. All right, we have a couple additional things here, and I'll just say if you guys like this update, if this is something that you find useful, please use the rate option to help rate up the app in the App Store. Giving a good rating helps us tremendously. That would be really appreciated. Thank you if you do that. The other thing we did in this update, here in the side button drop-down list, left click, right click, and middle click all have single use now. So if you're in a program like Maya or Blender or something that uses a middle click, this in the past has been a little problematic, hasn't worked in some applications. So now checking single click or single use, this will allow you to press the side button on the stylus to trigger middle click, and then you can use the stylus with middle click pressed down, and then when you stop using the stylus, it will stop holding middle click down. So that should work better for a lot of different use cases. If you guys have questions about the new update, please feel free to put that in the comment section. Again, thank you guys for being a part of our community. I'm so happy that we've been able to continue to grow the Tablet Pro Studio app. Rebelle is on sale right now. It's normally $90 for the standard version, Rebelle 7. Rebelle 7 Pro is normally $150, and right now it's on sale for $15. So use the link in the description if you're interested in that. If you have not purchased Tablet Pro, please go ahead and do that now. And that supports not only the growth of the tool, but it supports my family. And again, thank you for being a part of that and being a part of our community. All right, you guys, until next time, stay creative and have a wonderful day.